How y'all doing? What it really gonna be about? Georgia beat the doorknobs off Alabama last night. I caught some of the game. Didn't really have a particular root. Didn't have a rooting interest in it because once Michigan got beat by Georgia, and I wanted to see. Some people thought Georgia could win. They were asking some people their thoughts about who could, who they thought might win the game. Some people were like, wanting predictions. And I did say that if it was fairly close, I said Georgia had a chance to win because I didn't think this was particularly one of the better Alabama teams because Nick Saban's teams usually have more of a signature. But Georgia had been pretty special. And when they beat Michigan in the playoff game, once they took the running game off, Michigan was lost. It was like a deer in headlights. And the headlights were too bright and the eyes started to dilute. And that's what happened a bit last night. I mean, they take you out of like what you do and you can't beat them physically, so then what you're going to do, and then injuries start to occur. And I thought they did a good job with neutralizing the field. Fourth quarter they came and they finished off, and that was the turn. That was it. Nick Saban, one of the greatest college coaches ever, etc. Some think he's the GOAT. It all depends. But he couldn't sustain that last night. They were not getting touchdowns and they were getting field goals. And a team that's used to stockpiling and piling on, I just didn't feel Bama it was their desk this year. Something about them seemed off this year, and I don't know, pandemic, full year, etc., what have you. Just a lot of uncertainty going in this year, but I just didn't feel that they were there kind of like by default because they're so good and he's the head coach. And sometimes name brand and being there gets you a lot of places, regardless if you're really that good or not. And I just think they just was, Georgia was the better team. So, but anyway, give me your thoughts and your takes. Please like to subscribe, or go thoughts or comments, and I do respond. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and but I would like to see college football actually have more other teams because it's been so predictable. It's so, SEC, same old same. We need some switch up if you got a real playoff format. I'm out.